Grand Sunset. This is Woody. I want to talk to you about Mercator map projections, which were devised by Gerardus Mercator in 1569. This map has often been criticized for its inaccuracies, particularly in distorting the relative sizes of land masses. One primary reason for its inaccuracies is its preservation of angles and shapes, which leads to significant distortion, especially towards the poles of the planet. This distortion exaggerates the sizes and the land masses closer to the poles, such as Greenland or Antarctica, and while diminishing the sizes of equatorial regions, such as Africa and South America, which is actually some of the two biggest regions in the world. Consequently, countries near the equator appear smaller and less significant on a Mercator map than they actually are. The political motivation that some would suspect is behind the Mercator projection is evident when considering its origins in the European age of exploration and colonial expansion. During Mercator's time, European powers were vying for control of overseas territories, and the projection was actually very helpful to their imperial ambitions because it exaggerated the size and importance of Europe itself and downplayed the significance of other regions. If you actually look at a Mercator map, you'll see that Europe looks huge when in fact, in actuality, it's extremely tiny. Whereas Africa, which is below it, is extremely huge but is completely underrepresented in the Mercator map. This may reinforce things like colonial attitudes, power dynamics, and it's been criticized for its impact on perceptions of global power and development. By distorting the sizes of the landmasses, particularly those in the global south, it perpetuates a whole skewed view of the world as a whole, where Western nations appear to be on top, they appear to be larger than they really are, they appear to be psychologically dominant. And so this distortion can influence public perceptions of global politics, of economics, of social issues, and they can also perpetuate stereotypes and reinforce the existing power structures. The inaccuracies of the Mercator projection does have real-world consequences beyond just cartography, because it affects various fields such as education, economics, environmental studies. Inaccurate representations of land sizes will misinform students about the true geography of the world, perpetuating misconceptions and reinforcing biases. I mean, think about Africa. You could probably fit 3 or 4 major continents into Africa when, in fact, as a continent itself, it doesn't look that large in comparison. The distortion will impact trade agreements, resource allocation, development policies. Countries may be perceived as less significant or less valuable in the whole scheme of the world than they truly are. Critics will argue that alternative map projections such as the Peters projection or the Gall-Peters projection offer more accurate representations of land sizes and better reflect the true geographical realities of the world. These projections often prioritize equal area over shape preservation, providing a more balanced view of global geography, and it challenges the predominant European perspective that's existed to date. It acknowledges and addresses the biases inherent in map projections like Mercator's, and it helps us to strive for more accurate and equitable representations of the world and its diverse cultures, peoples, and landscapes. So that's all I have for you. It's actually a very short, grand sunset evening message that I had for you today on Wednesday, April 24th, 2024. But I did want to not leave you with any message for the day, as I wasn't unable to get to the Grand Rising morning message this morning. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.